Hi there, Jen Roque here from StampCampWithJen.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Summerfield, Florida, and welcome to this month's Customer Appreciation Stamping event. This is something new I started doing a couple months ago to share with my customers and let them know how much I appreciate them. Every month you can earn what I call Happy Mail when you place an order with me of any size. It doesn't matter, no minimum. And at the end of the month, I create a surprise card. I make a packet and I mail it to you. And then in about the middle of the following month, we put the card together. So that's what we're doing today. Should be lots of fun. If you've already gotten your kit, you can grab it and craft along with me, or you can just sit back and relax, maybe grab a snack or a drink and just watch and then create it on your own, or maybe invite some crafty friends over and you guys can do it together. So it's going to be lots of fun. I have a Christmas themed card for today. I thought that would be a good one to do. So it's going to be real quick and easy. And actually there's no stamping on this one. I do very simple kits for this. Everything's pre-cut. And I try not to make it too difficult. And sometimes we stamp, sometimes we don't. If we do stamp, I make it so that you can grab whatever you have on hand if you don't have what I use too. So, and then at the end, there is a giveaway. So there will be a chance to win product. The ones I have today are current products. So maybe it's something you don't already have, or maybe you have it and you can just give it to somebody else if you do already have it. But it's lots of fun. I like to give something away, and you don't have to be one of my customers that ordered to participate in the giveaway. Anybody can participate in the giveaway, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll go ahead and get started. I have a couple quick fun announcements and then we will get into today's project. So I hope you guys are having a great week. I love that we do this on Friday. It's kind of a fun way to wrap out the week, to finish out the week. So just a friendly reminder, I do offer a digital rewards card to my customers. All you have to do is go to StampCampWithJen.com and look for my loyalty rewards program, and all the information is there. You sign up, you save it to your phone, and you can check and see your rewards and how close you are to earning a free $50 shopping spree with me. My customers, I offer a free $50 shopping spree after you get what I call 20 stamps or 20 points. You get a point for every $25 increment in a single order. So for example, if you place a $100 order before shipping and tax, you would get 4 stamps or 4 points towards your 20-point minimum, okay? And then once you get to 20 points, all you do is send me your shopping spree of your $50 items that you want. I pay for the tax, the shipping, everything. And this is a good way for you to have your rewards card on your phone so you can check how close you are to that shopping spree anytime. So if you have any questions about that, check out the website first, but feel free to email or call me if you have questions about this, okay? And then like I said before, anybody that shops with me, no minimum necessary, I will send you a Happy Mail packet. It's a little surprise packet in the mail. It's a hot pink mailer. You can't miss it. And it'll have a surprise card kit inside. And then you'll craft along with me. So it's lots of fun. So don't forget to shop with me, okay? And then I sent this out to my newsletter subscribers, but I wanted to share this with you too. Stampin' Storage is doing a holiday sale where you can get 15% off everything in their store except for that Craft and Go Mini, that little travel tote that they have. But everything else is 15% off. And if you're part of their storage rewards, you get double rewards, which means you'll earn your free coupons towards Stampin' Storage stuff twice as fast. So that's a good deal to take advantage of. So I will be posting the link for this on my website and on my Facebook page. If you're not already a newsletter subscriber, I encourage you to do that because newsletter subscribers get updates for sales and stuff like this before anybody else. Like I said, I shared this in my newsletter this morning with the links and everything. So, but it will be on my website with this post with all the instructions for this card. At the very bottom, I'll have the link and everything for this as well, okay? And then I also announced in my newsletter this morning, I will be doing a Black Friday sale on my retired items. So if you'd like to participate in that, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter because this will only be offered to my newsletter subscribers this year. So be sure to sign up for my newsletter, and on Black Friday that morning, I will send out all the details for how to participate, okay? All right. That's all I have for the updates. So this is what the kit looks like that goes out in the mailer. I package everything up. I put it in this little plastic sleeve so that if it rains or anything, your stuff is not going to get damaged in shipping. And then I tell you the date and the time on my Facebook page to join me. And then in this little blurb, I usually include if you need any stamps or inks or anything like that. Like I said, we're not stamping today, but I did mention you need tear and tape, some mini glue dots, liquid glue, and dimensionals, okay? And then this is the card that we're making. It's a fun little pocket card. So you pull out this little sleeve and you can write your message. And I'll show you how you can turn this into a gift card holder if you'd like to do that too. I just thought this would be a really fun one to do. I love all the colors. It's very traditional, black, white, green for Christmas. So one thing I do want to mention, when I was halfway through creating this card, I realized this glimmer paper that I used is no longer available. Unfortunately, this was on the online exclusives and it was very popular, so it is now gone. But you can use, if you don't have that, I die cut the More Dazzle specialty paper. They have gold and like a champagne color. So this is the gold. And this is what it looks like. It's very close if you don't have that glittery paper. So you can use either or, and both will be in my supply list for this project. So again, this unfortunately has sold out. I'm hoping Stampin' Up! Will bring it back at some point. But if you don't have that and you want to make this card, you can use that More Dazzle specialty paper. That's what it looks like right here, okay? All right. So let's put this fun card together. So if you can't find any pieces, always look in your envelope because they do have a tendency to get stuck at the bottom there in the envelope. I tied all of the bows for you guys. I know a lot of people hate doing this part, so I just went ahead and did it for you. You're welcome. So all the bows are tied and ready to go. This gorgeous die is from the Christmas Classics dies. I love this die so much. It's so pretty. So it's right here. And to do this die, because you'll notice it has all of these little intricate pieces, I did the dryer sheet technique on this. And how you do that is, and I forgot to grab a dryer sheet before I sat down, but basically you get your plates out here for your die cutting machine. You'll put the dryer sheet down, then your paper, and then your other cutting plate, and you run it through. And basically what happens is the paper will stick to that wax and the dryer sheet, and when you pull it up, all of those little pieces will stay for the most part on your dryer sheet, and just makes it so much easier to die cut something intricate like that, okay? All right. And then the Noel die cut is from this Joy of Noel die set right here. So that's what I use to die cut those pieces. And then this gorgeous paper that we're using is the, hi Joan, thanks for joining us, the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. That's the paper that we're using today, okay? And then this ribbon, I can't forget to mention that, is the, I love this gingham ribbon. It is the large check ribbon. It's like a very vanilla, yep, it's black and very vanilla is what this ribbon is, okay? It's a little bit bigger than the black and white gingham ribbon that's been out. Okay, so here are all your pieces. I've got this one, our white, and that's what we're gonna have for our little insert. You have this piece, this is Real Red cardstock that I already went ahead and scored for you. So you can just take your bone folder and burnish, okay? This little stripe piece is gonna go on the top just to have some decoration right up there. So we can go ahead and put that on as well. We wanna put that on before we close the card because it's really close, and we're gonna put tear and tape on the inside here. So it's easier to just put this piece on first before you close it up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And you could use liquid glue, Stampin' Seal, whatever you're comfortable with. I like Stampin' Seal Plus. I live in a very humid community climate in Central Florida. So I feel like that plus the little extra bit of strength in that adhesive really works well for a lot of my projects. And then on the front here, we're gonna take this piece and adhere that down. I just love the little holly berries and the poinsettias. It's so pretty. Now this is, you will notice, it's like 1/4 of an inch off. It's not a perfect square. So make sure that you have it lined up exactly. And if it's easier for you to do it like this, it might be a little easier to see too. But center it between that score line and all the edges. Make sure it lines up before you put it down. And then I like to flip it towards myself and put adhesive down. So I make sure I have it in the right direction. Hi, Barb. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're making a little Christmas card. It's a little pocket card, and I'm going to show you how to make it a gift card holder if you want to. It's a really quick and easy card that has a lot of wow factor to it. Okay, so we've got our adhesive or our designer series paper down. So now what we're going to do is on this small section down here, we're going to put tear and tape right along the edge of both sides. And that's how we're going to close our pocket up. So just right along the edge. I'll take that off. Love tear and tape. It's one of my favorites. Do you guys have a favorite crafty tool that you use? I feel like tear and tape, my take your pick tool, and then I have a ruler that I use for everything. It's not a Stampin' Up thing, but my ruler is like my second hand. I have to have my ruler all the time because I'm always using it to measure things for my projects. So, all right. So what I did was I always take my bone folder and just really rub that tear and tape on to make sure it's nice and adhered. And then I like to take my spatula end of my take your pick tool, and I find that makes it really easy to grab that backing and pull it right off there. Especially I have fake nails. I can get the dip. It's not acrylic, but it's pretty thick. So having that take your pick tool really helps because it's hard to grab with my nails. So then we're just gonna fold that up and press. And now we have our little pocket. Cute, right? You use a ruler a lot too, Barb? Yeah. And then I put it down usually under paper and I can't find it. And I'm like, where'd it go? I'm always looking for that thing. So, all right, so let's do our little bit of decoration here. So this is gonna go right on the front, just like that. So this paper, which is probably why it sold out really quickly, it's actually adhesive on the back. So I'm gonna show you here in just a second, but I like to put my letters down so I have a good idea of where they're going. And I'm gonna twist this and pull out to get my little pointy end here of my take your pick tool. And what I'm gonna do is with this paper, I'm going to pull the backing off. There's actually a backing on this, and stick it right on there. How awesome is that? You don't need any glue or anything. Dimensionals, Mary, yep. I use dimensionals a lot too. I go through sheets and sheets of dimensionals. So again, you just use something pointy, you pull that backing off. It's nice and sticky. And adhere it right down. I love this stuff so much. I really hope in the future that Stampin' Up! Makes more adhesive paper like this. I think this is so awesome. And it makes projects really quick and easy. And it's just gorgeous. Really the hardest part is trying to get that sticky off, but all you do, like I said, you take this little sharp piece and just kind of wiggle it under there and it'll lift that paper up and it comes off really easily. It's really nice. So I'm just lining that up, hopefully. Oh, there we go. All right, so I've got my Noel, and then on the back, we're gonna use Mary's favorite dimensionals. And we're gonna plop a bunch of dimensionals on the back here. That should be good. And I noticed lately I haven't been pressing them down enough, so when I go to take the backing off, my whole dimensional tries to come up. So I have to really make sure I stick those dimensionals on good. All right, so now we're gonna take this and we're just gonna center it right on the front. That paper. Beautiful. Now, our little piece here, we're just going to use this bow. We're going to put some mini glue dot on the center of that bow and stick it right at the top there. Oh, you're welcome, Bonnie. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I figured it was probably just a time zone calculation error. I know Stampin' Up! Always announces their stuff in Mountain Time, and I have to sit there and think for a while, like, what's the time zone difference? So not a problem. Thanks so much for joining us. So I just use that mini glue dot and put it there, and I think my tails are a little long, so I'm going to trim them. I tried to leave some wiggle room for everybody. There we go. All right, so now this is it. This is all I included, but if you want to make this a gift card holder, all you would do is take another little strip here of this same paper like we have right there, and you could measure it to go along this bottom part, and then you just put adhesive along the sides and the bottom, and you could stick a little gift card holder or some money or something in there. I know I always need, or you could just put it in here and maybe just write your message on the back like that. And you could stick your gift card holder in there. Let's see, this piece is 3.5. So let's trim this down to be 3.5 inches wide. I'll show you real quick. Do 3.5, and that is, I think, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 by 3.5 for that. So I'll add that to the measurements for everything too. But then you would just take, we could take some tear and tape, or I'll take a little bit of liquid glue so it doesn't take up too much room here. We just want a little bit of liquid glue around those sides and the bottom. And then you'll just put that, oh, let me make sure you can see that. We'll just put that right on the bottom here and let that dry for a second. And you could put the message here, like Merry Christmas or something, and put the gift card over it. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the gift card in here, which would be super, super cute. And then you could write on the back of it before you put your bow on there. So that's another option, to have that little gift card holder in there. Now it does make it a little snug with our pocket, having that gift card in there. So you might have to like wiggle it in and out a little bit just to get it used to that. But that is an option you could do as well. So what do you guys think? Is that a fun little quick and easy card? I just love this. I haven't really done too many traditional Christmas cards yet this year. So this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys have a great time putting it together too. Now, if you're watching live, you're on the Facebook channel, you can go back and watch this after I finish here in a couple minutes. You'll be able to go back and watch the replay and put your kits together. And I'm going to do a giveaway here in a minute. I'm going to show you what it is and then explain how to enter for it. Okay. So this month, I'm going to be giving away, this is a pack of One Horse Open Sleigh 6x6 Designer Series paper and a brand new copper clay ink pad. Okay, so you'll have a chance to win both of these items. So what you're going to do is, when I get off of here in a couple minutes, I'm going to put a picture of this that says enter to win at the very top of it. All you need to do is comment below, share a Thanksgiving or a Christmas memory, or maybe something that's your favorite thing to do during the holidays. And then also, if you want another chance to win, you can comment shared and share this video, but comment shared under the picture with the items so that I know that you shared my video, okay? So, but actually share the video too. But all the comments, they need to be under the picture that goes with these items, or else you won't enter to win. I'm only pulling the comments from the picture that goes with these items that says enter to win, okay? So just to recap, 2 ways to enter. Share a holiday tradition that you enjoy from Thanksgiving or Christmas, and share my video, okay? So I will go ahead and put this up here in a couple minutes, and you'll be able to enter. You have until Sunday at midnight Eastern time, and I will announce the winner Monday at noon, okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you again so much for joining me. I'm so glad you enjoyed this card. If you need any of the products, don't forget to order them through me, Jennifer Roque, in my Stampin' Up! Store. And until next, and then I will see you Monday for my normal Facebook Live at 7 p.m., okay? I have a really, really cool card to share with you on Monday, so make sure you tune in if you're able, all right? All right, guys. Well, have a great weekend. Be safe and happy stamping. Bye-bye.